My name is Krisha. The topic that I'm going to talk today is suicide. Why do I choose suicide? It's because of suicide is something that very often and common happens between students in their life, in their personal life as well. So when you say college or university student, this is something that happens because a student, when they're schooling, they used to stay with their parents, they used to live with their parents as well. So in that case, parents used to watch every single step that have been moved by the kids. But when you say college, there's some students where they fly off to another country, another state. There's three types of sector. One is abroad studies, one is private studies, and another one is government sector studies. So in these three cases, they have like different lifestyle, different culture where students live. So it depends on the surrounding as well. So when students says suicide, they use the word suicide is very common between them because, but it's a way. If you ask my personal opinion, I will say rather than suicide, you can say challenge, because challenge is something that when you want to do something, it's like more to task. You want to start off something and you want to end it, and you got to prove yourself that you can do it. Okay, in that case, when you see your friend, like maybe they are very good on the excellence on the studies, and they're scoring very well on their pointer as well. In that case, when you see your friend's pointer is decreasing, and you should ask, what's your responsibility as a friend? You should ask, you should talk. When there's a person who decided to do a suicidal attempt, you shouldn't leave the person, because basically, I give you an example. We go out for party, we go for we mingle up with friends. When we are alone, we feel like, okay, we are alone, there is no jokes, something like that. And another part of this story is if a person, normally when you grow up, like there will be some students where they try to consume alcohol as a normal common drink. But in that case, if you see that particular students is consuming a lot of alcohol, you should ask, why are they consuming? Maybe, one, they might be addicted. Another thing, we never know what's the reason behind that. And in another case, you shouldn't be judgmental when you're helping your friend. You shouldn't be like, oh, it's all your fault. You should say, no, time will heal everything. You did, it's your past. You should, you shouldn't repeat the mistake, but you can do better in future. And the second thing is like, you should, communicate often with the people. So if you ask me, basically in my situation, I'm a 19-year-old student. So in that case, I learned what is life at the age of 19, because I saw, normally I used to see people's life in it just as achievement. Let's say the person bought a car, the person buy a company or something, I'll just see like, wow, they just bought that, wow, it's just like that. But actually, life is something that you should look through behind the struggle. Whatever you're going through today, you're going to be paid off better. And I took 18 years to understand this. So in my case, I was like really freaking lifeless and hopeless, because I wanted to study somewhere else. Since this pandemic came over and I couldn't travel, I couldn't fly off, I couldn't do anything. So the last option that I had was like, okay, I have to do something before something happens, because I was freaking lifeless. If you let me to sit somewhere, I'll be like, I didn't choose suicide, but I was like, I can be in my own world. I can sit there and I'll be like dreaming, just like daydreamer, something like that. It's more common to that. But I realized at the moment, if I keep on like being let go myself like this, I would like ended up seeing a psychiatrist or psychologist maybe. Okay, in psychologists and psychiatrists there are two types. So in that two types, psychiatrist is someone who treat you with medications, and psychologist is someone who treat you with consultation, like by talking, spending time together. So there's two different things. And you know what? If you feel like you're freaking lifeless, if you feel like you're hopeless, you need someone. If you can't find, you're not willing to express your feeling to your friend or people beside you, seek for something. Maybe because we are in a generation of technology, and definitely you can find something in YouTube and in Google as well. So in my case, definitely you will have someone who you look up. So in my life, I look up to someone like Noura Fatih. She's a Moroccan Bollywood, maybe I would say actress, producer, and something like that. So from her life struggle, I understand what it's like. So when the way she presents herself, and yeah, the last not but least, I think you guys should be knowing Priyanka Chopra Jonas, the former Miss World 2000 and a member of UNICEF. So from there, the way she speak of a confidence level. So when you see something, doesn't mean you need to look someone who's very successful. Maybe you look someone beside you. You know, maybe they have the credibility, like they can talk in front of people. You know, you just see like there must be at least one skill into a person where you feel amazed. And yeah, life is something that you need to go. And if you ever feel like you want to do something wrong by suiciding or attempting like that, just think you gotta prove your own self that you're gonna do. Just think like that, or else, you know what, at the end of the day you have your own self. I give you one example. um, if you're having some bad times, you're crying to your own self, right? You're crying to your own self, and you know amount of how much you cry, how much effort you put, and everything. But if you cry with your friend only understand maybe 90%, I bet not 100%. You know, no one knows better than you, but you just need some time to discover yourself that you can do it. And problems are just like a matter of time. There'll be some circumstance that you can't be able to escape, or you have to go through that. But trust me, it will be definitely teaching you something in life and to be someone better. So I think I have took a bit long time, and that's all from me. Thank you, and yeah, make sure don't use this kind of steps, and spend your time to seek something which is more knowledgeable, and make sure can make a success and a step for you in your life. Maybe you think I'm no one. Yeah, yes, I'm no one yet. I'm just a common ordinary student, but it's maybe like you can spend more time by collaborating with your friends, just mingling out, like just smile, just like be yourself. That's it. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you so much.